Cross, we just missed out on some big air coming out of you, Benjamino.
Hey,
Welcome to So You Want to Be a Trader, buddy.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, no worries at all. Thanks for coming around.
My pleasure.
You didn't want to say anything.
No, like some more wines of you.
We've had it's had a fantastic conversation pre-live stream tonight.
Cool.
Yeah, it's been great. But for our one consistent viewer actually being here, I would be very interested to see if some other people actually view. I know you're viewing. You can see that you're viewing already. We've got one concurrent viewer.
No, that's not me.
It's not you?
I'm not even on yet.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe we've got a mystery viewer out there.
It's not you, is it? You're not watching your own stream?
No, I don't know. I don't think so.
Doesn't that count as
watching current? Could be. Could be that I'm watching. So all this time I thought that we've had one person watching and it's just been me.
So it wasn't even Ben.
I don't know.
Oh, it would have been.
Oh, it could have been Ben. Anyway, for anyone that is listening out there, welcome to the live stream, our start of week assessment for So You Want to Be a Trader. It's been a big week. We've got Benjamino Filipino in with us, basically to discuss the trading game, because this is becoming quite competitive across the board, and I've actually prepared something here. Look at this.
Oh,
little
screenshot.
A little screenshot. I'm going to enlarge this too, because this is the standings right now of the trading game.
When everybody still had their money.
Yeah, I know. I was at 58 grand. I just lost 8 grand on oil.
And I'm down to 16 or 15 even.
Are you really?
Oh!
So this isn't even updated.
No.
You really did lose
Lucky
16 grand.
No, I just had a look and
22.
22 grand.
Plus a few more.
Holy
so you
moly.
Didn't put a stop loss in, did you?
No, I thought I watched it.
Oh, wow.
Because
that old chestnut.
My first time 1 minute trading.
You must have been geared up to the hilt.
I know now how to do 1 minute trading.
Oh, jingos. Anyway.
What is that for a word?
Jingos? Well, it's just like
Sounds
saying,
like-
fucking hell. That's a
sounds
polite
like
way of
dingo
saying
balls.
that. Yeah, dingo balls. Yeah, no worries.
Dingo dingo baby.
So, anyway, anyone that has been following our little live streams, they know that we've been on the Forex and commodities trading game. There's a link in the description. If you guys wanted to jump on that, by all means, send us a comment or something if you wanted to be added into the group. But right now, this is the standings, how it is. In first position, I've taken a hit too. I've lost about 10 grand this week, so 50,966. Sophia, well, this mustn't be current. I only just took a screenshot, but it mustn't be updated.
Maybe oil is up again.
Oh, it could be. I don't know.
Need to tap out.
Yeah.
Actually, let me just see, because I'm really interested.
I just had to put my phone on charge.
I've doubled down on oil and it's down again. Yeah. Wow, I've got no friends registered now. This game's taking a moment.
It glitches really hard.
No, she's not going up.
Not going up? No. Oh well. Anyway.
Where's Sophia?
We're looking at Sophia probably dropping down to third, down to 16 grand. Have you got a Benjamin? It's taking a little while. No. Anyway, it's been a bit of a black spot at the moment. But well, you've made a massive comeback. Like you were down as, I reckon, 7 grand.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's been the journey back? Because you were up around the 37 as well.
Yeah, I got up to about 40, and then competition got the better of me, like it did with you guys.
Did you smash the oil?
Yeah, I did.
I did.
And when it dropped yesterday, I think is when it really took me out, and thought, it won't go much lower than that, and did it the same thing 3 times on me.
Such a son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Well, we were just saying that that deal where they're basically capping the production's gone off, but you would think that supply and demand.
Yeah.
So anyway, who the hell knows with oil? It's so volatile at the moment. Anyway, we've kind of gotten ahead of ourselves. We do have to do a disclaimer as well. So anybody out there who is watching this, we are not giving any personal financial advice or general financial advice. We're complete amateurs at this, and any losses that you incur following anything that we do, we don't take any liability for at all.
Especially if you start your oil business.
Oh, that's the
I can't believe that I actually on that fucking
hurts,
oil
doesn't it?
trade. Like honestly, it hurts so good when you're like investing in oil and you can watch it being like, yeah, you cash it out, and then next second
Yeah,
it's like, no. fuck
I
it.
lost on gold because I invested in gold. I thought, okay, I got caught trying to time the market as well because I reckon that it's going to take another big fall at some point. This is just insane that it has recovered so
How much?
quickly.
17.
17.
Yeah.
Jeez. Oh yeah, 27-17. Okay, so the official stats updated. Lockie Somerville, 50,894. Benjamina Filipino, 27,005. Sophia Dolsted, 17,086. Ooh, ouch! You did so well building that up.
Oh, I
too.
know.
No, it's all right. So everyone's taking it nice and seriously. There's some lovely competition across the table. Anyway,
I was ready to quit.
were you really?
Yeah.
This
I was
always-
like,
I was like, I'm gonna keep my real
should have seen us
job.
playing Connect 4 this morning. There were a few rage quits as well. Anyway, okay, so a bit going on this week. I think everyone saw the updated trading plan for me, and I'm really interested because I've been talking to Benjamino about my kind of journey when it comes to trying to find some of these indicators that are going to work. And I actually had a little bit of a different kind of idea when it came to trying to look at some indicators that might work as well, because what I've been doing is basically throwing them into electronic assistant and it's been spitting stats out. But I really think that what I should be doing is actually highlighting things on my chart as to where I think that I should be in trends, and then looking at where my actual indicators tell me that, yeah, that's good. And especially looking at this kind of stuff, like this choppy period right here, and going, okay, my indicator should be telling me don't get in there. Because right now, the hunt for trying to find indicators that are working, I don't know, I'm doing getting lots of stats, getting lots of feedback on these confirmation indicators, and it's still about as clear as mud. So maybe these kind of visuals, like see this like lovely little trend here, should have got me in about there. That's the kind of stuff where I'm looking for. And then that this isn't telling me to get out, but then it's also telling me to get in on this nice little trend here. It's the kind of stuff. This kind of stuff is just crazy, where you're getting smashed back and forth. Anyway, that's kind of what I was thinking. What do you think about... Have you looked at any of the no-nonsense Forex stuff, Benjarino?
not really. I've only
No.
watched one of their videos. Which
Yeah.
I probably wasn't paying enough attention to.
There's a lot of content there. It's hard to get through. Like, you've really got to be dedicated to it, I reckon. And I'm actually going to put the call out because Chris Hutton's and I have been on the search for a little bit and comparing notes. And I know that Chris has his method of looking for what he's doing. He's kind of trading a little bit of a different way. But I am wondering if there are any no-nonsense Forex kind of people out there. And I might go on the Discord, which is a little chat group that they've got on here, and just say, hey, how have people found actually looking for these indicators? Because going through and trading them, like there's definitely a visual kind of thing where you've got to go, okay, here are the... I'm feeling that you've got to go, here are these trends, like these kind of trends that I would like to be in. And I want my indicator to actually get me into these trends across all of these different currencies. And yeah, I'm just wondering how people actually sort these indicators out, or that they're actually changing their like their settings and their values just to try and line up these little parts. So I'm thinking about getting on my charts and drawing in where I would like to be in, and where I would like to stay the hell out of, and then seeing if my indicators are actually doing that, just from an eyeball kind of thing, because you can kind of see here, like this kind of little period here doesn't look like real fun to trade. You can see all these like this period here doesn't look fun to trade either. Up here maybe, down here maybe down here, but these where it's really going sideways, they're really hard. You don't really want your algorithm to keep you the hell out of this kind of stuff. Like even all of this little kind of period here. That's a really hard. It's a really hard one to kind of trade.
Is that on the hourly? Or?
This is the daily. So the no nonsense forex, their core kind of fundamental philosophy is that they trade the daily zone time frame, and there's multiple reasons for them to do that. Basically, the guy that did all of the no nonsense forex, VP, he had deduced and found out that the daily was the best to trade for this system that he has put out, or his philosophy. It's less susceptible to news. It's got enough turnover that you can actually enter trades to make a decent return. And also that you're not watching charts all the time. So it also, you don't have to worry about so many fundamental rules with the daily. So he's a real indicator advocate. He advocates using a combination of indicators to actually enter trades and, you know, make all your money. So yeah, it's a really interesting one, and this is what I have been trying to kind of get towards, and I've been doing a fair bit of testing. Go back here. I have been, and I thought my initial kind of thoughts were, okay, I really need to get some indicators that are performing consistently across the board. And I went and got a electronic assistant, which was like a bot that would back test these indicators. So I went and got all of these indicators, I'd load them up, and then I'd go and run a test. And I was doing all of the test results, like you can see kind of on here when she opens up, that I was testing it across 26 currencies, and these are the results that I've got so far. This was my best combination here, which was the actual indicator that I'm showing now with a combination of another couple of indicators, and across 26 pairs for 2 years time frame worth of testing, I was able to get a return of 3,800, which is like 14%? Yeah, 14% across the 2 years. No, sorry. More than that. More than 14. It'd be 19. Ew.
There's two.
Yeah, I'll have to get onto those. But I'm not too sure where they're actually entering trades in. So I'm more thinking, I might get on the Discord and actually ask, okay, how are you actually assessing these indicators? VP, the guy that did this philosophy, actually told people the type of indicators that you should be looking for. So a 2-line cross, a 0-line cross, and one that actually goes on the actual chart itself. He also gave people kind of guidelines as to ones that you can discard really quickly. But I'm wondering how people are actually assessing which ones to mess around with. Because if you went through and back tested every single indicator, you know, like day by day without an electronic assistant, in the multiple combinations that you can do and all the multiple variables and values you can input into these indicators, you'd be back testing just forever. So I'm really wondering how, if people kind of say, okay, here's where I want to stay out of, this is what I want my indicators to do. You've got to check that they don't do a thing called repaint, which is change the data after they've actually drawn it. So yeah, I might actually go on there and put my neck out, and I'll probably get it cut off. I'm not too sure how people kind of go with it, but going along and thinking that as I'm searching for this kind of stuff, that actually visually testing some indicators might be a really good way to go.
So what you're saying was with the bots that you've been running, there's
Yeah.
no way to actually see where they've entered trades and where they've come out of it.
No, you actually can. I'll show you. So this is a really interesting thing. We'll do a little test on here. I'll show you this thing. I'm good.
Do you want another beer?
Do I want another beer? Yeah, sure. Be great.
So,
Whatever.
I'll do a little tester here. Aussie New Zealand. Just want to see what I've actually got input here. Oh, I was testing a whole algorithm. So, just for the sake of testing, what I really like about this is it really does give you some really great data. I'll run a visual test here for you, and I'll show you what it does. See here, you can actually put in a date frame, and you can see it actually take the trades.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I've watched you do this.
Yeah. The only problem is, like, you can see where it's starting to take trades, and I have actually gone through with my indicator and seen, okay, well, that is actually,
Where?
yeah, it's doing the right thing. So it's testing it properly, which is great. And the great thing about testing it properly here is that there's a specific money management philosophy that they subscribe to with this no nonsense forex. So you can see here where this blue line was, that was the entry in to go long, this was the entry to go short, and all of these line up. But you can see these little choppy periods in here.
But would it show you like when to actually enter a trade? Like now?
Yeah, that's right. So say here, if this was to go like turn pink, that would be telling me that I'm meant to be taking a short trade.
Oh, okay.
So I'm really interested just to see how other people are actually assessing these, whether they're doing more of an eyeball test before they run with anything else, or whether I don't know, but I'm still getting lots and lots of data, and the great thing is that this actually throws out a report. It'll tell you how many trades you took, what your total net profit was, what percentage of profitable trades were. Like, there's some great data here, but it just really seems like, oh, okay, if I'm actually pushing this across multiple, like 26 currencies, and then I change one variable, and just with this setting, like this indicator alone, I put in an optimization. So you can actually run an optimization. You can tell it to basically go and test what all of the different kind of input combinations give you the best results. And I did that, and it was still really inconclusive across multiple currencies. Like, it wasn't clearly giving you that, oh, these settings give you the best. I was looking for the settings that actually, might give you the most consistent results, or were consistently actually giving you positive results, but it was still fairly inconclusive. So yeah, I'm really wondering. I might actually go on the Discord, and I might get on there and actually ask the question, hey guys, like, look at, like, you see this period kind of here, and this was, like, I can actually see it before there. So this was a long trade that would have been taken here. This is a short trade that would have been taken here. So there's kind of good things in there. There's a really small long trade, like the little losses, you've got to kind of take those. It's more the really big kind of trends that you don't want to miss out on. So say here, this was probably a good, nice big positive trend. So yeah, I'm really interested to see to hear how these guys are actually assessing their indicators, or what they're doing, to kind of go through and have a bit of a look. Anyway, I am still on the hunt through this kind of stuff, so That's enough from me from my start of week. How about yours, Sophia? How are you going with it? You looked at yours?
No.
No.
I didn't. I just been like playing with the trading game.
Oh, okay. It's okay.
How did you find that? Did you look into that Bitcoin thing?
What?
The Bitcoin and the Ethereum and everything like that. Did you have a look at that today? 'Cause that
Yeah, I
was,
couldn't find any particular news why all the cryptocurrencies done the same pattern or
Did
show
you-
the same pattern.
They do correlate a certain amount.
yeah.
Yeah, but like as such, it was crazy. Like this. What do you call this? As in
Oh,
everything.
wow. That's a massive candle.
I screenshotted it. Did you look at it when I sent it?
I remember you sending them between Ben and yourself. I think it was otherwise engaged.
For you to raise too.
Yeah, we're all in the group chat for a reason, Lockie.
Oh, yes. I think I was doing something.
So what we've got to say
Not
isn't
important,
important,
I
is
think
what it's saying.
No. Yeah, look. Oh yeah, that was a big spike there, wasn't it?
But same spike across all the e-currencies,
Really?
unless there was a glitch in the game. You didn't cross-check it on another platform?
Well, let's go and have a look at it. I'd be interested.
Well, obviously not.
Yeah, I think I was otherwise engaged at that point, and then we just kind of ran past it.
No, we finished up the conversation.
Oh, you finished the
Yeah.
conversation. Wait. Okay, now let's get Bitcoin up here. See if it actually what it was doing. Bitcoin. Woohoo! So, 4 hourly. 2nd of June. That would have been here today, yeah?
It was the
9th of
hourly
June.
time frame.
Yeah. This big candle.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I got no idea around that. Wow. When's that? 10 o'clock? Is that during the Asian session? Yeah.
It happened for all, like Ripple,
All
Litecoin,
cryptocurrencies.
whatever they're called.
Well, yeah, if there's anyone that's got that little bit of info, could go and try and find that for the end of week rundown. Interesting. Some kind of institutional money really moving stuff around there. They really are toying with people around that $10,000 mark, aren't they, in Bitcoin? It's really got a barrier there. Where are we? There it is. That's where it came up to 10,300. When was that? It was just on the weekend. Yeah, I remember going
No,
sideways.
they're different.
Hmm?
They're different.
Hmm.
So that's
Oh well, very cool.
Go on 1 hour.
it.
Not different.
Not different?
So I guess we wait to hear if any of your trades kind of come through with your strategy, Sophia.
I kind of like stopped doing like. I'm just talking for the trading game. I just stopped doing currencies. I just had a look at gold, platinum, oil.
You stopped doing
oil.
currencies on the trading game.
Yeah. I don't know why. I just find like
Because it's not as fun as oil.
I just find commodities more interesting for some reason.
Jeez. Yeah, fair enough. Oh well, we're having a little bit of fun with that. So yeah, that's kind of how things are going anyway. We got anything that we're going to strive for this week at all?
Probably not. I don't know.
Are you still just trading the daily across your pairs and everything?
Me?
Yeah.
I've started 1 minute trading. In oil.
No, not with your CFDs. Jeez. Alrighty. Well, this one's starting to look like it's actually trending down. Look at this. Wonder if this ends up crossing. That's on the daily. US Canadian. Let's see how it all evolves. Alrighty. Well, if there's nothing more to contribute, we can sign off. Thanks for joining us, Benjamino.
No, thanks for getting me involved.
No, it's alright. We've got a couple of other things that we were going to look at tonight. But it's good to get the live stream out. We'll keep plugging away at it and give you an update as we go, guys. So have a good week. We will catch up with you again at the end of week rundown.
Bye.
That's Saturday.
Saturday, 11 a.m.
Oof, look forward to it.
Australian Eastern Standard Time. Sophia loves that one.
Mm.
Yeah, always gets in the way of the morning routine, doesn't it? It's a bit of a scramble. Alright, catch you guys.
Boy.
Coffee.
Later.